Hey Internet, a little something special came through the post for me this morning, so I thought we should have a chat about it. It's had quite a big following of the internet for the last couple of months, and it's finally started to drop, and although it's in short supply, they do seem to be able to get some in, which is this, the new bow from Timbercreek. It's an American flat bow. It's called the Cottonmouth. It's special because when it's unstrung, it's actually properly reflexed. However, it's a reflex deflex and gives you that nice D section you can see there when it is strung up. I'll talk a little bit more about that later on, about how that works. But it's handmade by Timbercreek. Length is 62 inches AMO. My particular one here is £50 at 28, but they do go from £30 to £60 right and left-handers. However, I think the higher endage, the 50 probably to £60, do tend to be special orders. It's got bamboo core limbs. This is the Deluxe model, which gives you those really nice reddy colours. And the special woods in this are two things called, and I'm going to have to read this out, Badaka and Zebrano? I don't know, I'm Welsh, I can't say that. And it does have maple accents through the limbs, which is absolutely lovely. It's got a couple of really interesting features. It's cut just past centre, which obviously reduces the archer's paradox, gives it a little bit more sort of accuracy in regards to removing the paradox. It comes with a Flemish twist string, which is absolutely lovely, to be fair. It's a great thing to look at. And actually the colour really matches the bow, which I've just put a knocking point on. The handle, we'll do some shooting with it later on, but the handle is absolutely lovely again. You can see it's really deep and curved in, which gives you a pistol grip, which actually helps instinctive archers, because that pistol grip allows you to line up your shot that much easier. It's more of a natural feeling shot. I know quite a few people who have grips, sort of like the Howard Hill old grip, can sometimes struggle, and it takes a lot longer to get used to aiming with that because of the way you have to make sure your hand's in the same position every time. With this, it's so much more natural that you tend to just be able to line it up straight. It's quick. I've had a little shoot this morning. It's quick. It's kicking them out, according to book statistics, at around about 200 feet per second. That being said, that's because of the design. Because you have got that slight reflex, you have got that quick flick of the arrows kicking out, but with the sort of stability and forgiveness of the longbows, thicker, less bendable limbs. So that is a rather nice combination, if I say so myself. You've got reinforced tips, and this bow can take fast flight strings, and the max safe draw length book-wise again is 31.5 inch draw, which is fine because I'm got a little baby 27 inch draw. As I said, this is the Deluxe model. This retails for about £299. However, they do a standard model, which is very similar, well, identical in design. However, it's a one-piece black. Let me think. Black and grey techno wood, I think it is. So yeah, that's. I mean, I like the red and browns. I'm very woodsmanish, as you guys know, so I quite like that sort of colouring. But again, the standard one's a very pretty bow as well. Another thing that it comes with is this leather pass, and I just stuck a small fur shelf on the bottom as well, just to satisfy my own quiet arrow loosing needs. So yeah, as I say, I've had a bit of a play with it this morning. We'll go do some more in a second, but I'm very impressed, very, very impressed. This is a bow that's quality quite equally rivals things like Bear, things like, dare I say, Sky bows. I'm not sure, but it is very, very nice. The draw is nice and smooth. it's very quiet to shoot. There's no hand shock. I'm not sure how they manage that, but you don't get a kick at all. I think if you're a recurve archer using an Olympic style bow, you may notice that you've loosed. But in regards to people like me who have traditional bowyers and flat bowers, this thing's insane for the speed it kicks it out, for the size it is, and for how well it's made. It's just really surprising that it just doesn't at all kick. It's just beautiful. So my arrows don't quite match, I don't think, but we'll have a little bit of a play with those now. I'll be using my standard flat bow arrows, which are my Easton XX75s, and we'll see how they go with this, but I have a feeling I might struggle a little bit because it does need different arrows really. So yeah, let's go have a bit of a play. Okay, so we're outside now, so we'll have a go at shooting a couple of these arrows out of it. As you can see straight away, that grip really feels natural. I feel the 2 fingers on the front of it is the perfect way to hold it, and it just really fits in your hand. You're not going to get a sore hand if you shot this all day, every day. It's absolutely lovely for that. So, as I say, it's quite short, so again, for you hunters out there, maybe Americans, quite handy for going through the woods and stuff, because you can really just take it anywhere, really. So these arrows aren't quite matched for this, but let's have a go anyway. It's fast. That's the first thing you say about it. It really is fast. It does seriously kick them out. Let's have another go here. Dead centre. Really can't complain about it. I especially love that as well. The little Timbercreek logo. It somehow feels natural. It feels like an extension of yourself. It feels like something that's always been there. I just can't get over how quick it is. It really, especially considering I'm used to longbows and stuff, and I'm used to high poundage bows. This really does spit them out. This quite easily could keep up with the Olympic recurves. Other thing is it's light. It doesn't feel a burden. Like some bows, when you lift them up, you know it's gonna take your time waiting and your arms start to ache. This it's nothing like that. It's elegant, it's small, it's quick, it's delicate somehow, but you get the feeling that this is really going to last. I think it is quite critical. I think it is, if you miss a shot with it, you know you've missed a shot with it. It won't forgive a shoddy loose, but that's quite good. It really shows you where you're mucking up. For example, I've got 4 in dead centre, and there's 2 that's gone slightly askew, but when you make the shot of this, you know it's all you. You know that bow is really just taking your ability. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm grinning from ear to ear. This is definitely going to be the bow I take ever with me. It's just lovely. So I'll have a sit down, a bit more of a play, and get back to you in a bit. Okay? Guys, I've had a bit more of a shoot with it, and yeah, it's hard to describe. It's definitely a trad bow. It's definitely traditional. but there's a little bit in it that feels new. It feels like a change. It feels like this could start to be something we see a lot more of. It's for Timbercreek, for their first release of bows, this is a game changer. For the trad bow world, I think this could well be a game changer. Not only is it beautiful, it's deadly accurate, quick as anything. I would seriously think that a lot of these are going to be shipped out to America once the stateside start seeing how good it can perform. It'd make one hell of a hunting bow, I think. I'm trying to think of any downsides I've noticed in it. There are none. It's critical, maybe. Is that a downside? That it lets you know how good or bad you are? I can't really complain about it. I'll definitely do another review in a couple of weeks' time and make sure that it's not just new bow lust, but I've shot a lot of bows and this is definitely something special. Another thing that I didn't think about was that extended sight window. Not only does it reduce the archer's paradox, which is handy to say the least, but also gives you a much better view of your target. You find yourself being able to focus a lot more on the target and notice the bow a lot less. Other than that, everything just seems pure quality on it, from the string to the manufacturing to even little things like that little Timbercreek logo. It's all really nice. I think it's less about how good a quality bow you'll buy with this and more how much you'll fall in love once you do buy it. And I haven't had a chance to use a standard model, but if it's anything like this, then I mean the bows that are equivalent bear, I'd say, some of the Hoyt traditional ones, certainly some of the higher priced Skyrme bows. They just, for the price they are compared to this is an absolute steal and is just one hell of a bow. So I extend my congratulations to Grizzly Jim. He helped out design this, I hear. And again to the Timbercreek crew. Congratulations guys, you've made one hell of a bow. So yeah, follow me for more bow reviews. I'll be continuing to review this a bit more. Follow my page for other handy bits of advice, and other than that, I think you need to go onto the website right about now. Shoot straight guys, I'll catch you later.